Hey friends, so I have sat in boardrooms just like this and sold multiple businesses, sold 3 already. And every time I learned something new that I wish I'd have known 6 months ago. Stuff that brokers don't tell you, stuff that accountants don't talk about, stuff that lawyers don't inform you about. Heck, I didn't even know brokers existed when I sold my first business back in 2012, so it's been a hot minute. But today I want to talk about things you could do right now to get your business exit ready so that you, my friend, are ready to accelerate, thrive, and have freedom in your life, just like I found through entrepreneurship, through business ownership, which, by the way, is one of the hardest things we could ever do as a business builder. And so, friends, if we haven't met, my name is Andy Smith, longtime entrepreneur, but I started as an engineer. And so I had that systems thinking through and through that has been ingrained in my thought process. And that systems thinking helps on the business side when we're trying to get the processes, the people aligned. So when that buyer comes in, you're ready to sell that business. Okay, so full disclosure, I am not a broker. I am not an accountant. I am an operator. I am in the business building it. We're building our fourth right now and having a ton of fun in it. We're doing the same things in our business that, heck, you could be doing right now in your business. Because what I learned after my very first exit, which we were not ready to exit for, took us 9 months to get exit ready. Deal almost fell off the table. Exit number 2 took 3 months. We gave them access to our due diligence room, our data room, which I didn't know what that was. And lo and behold, the process was simple, seamless, and efficient, and ultimately effective because we were able to exit. So here's the problem with how most owners approach selling their business. They wait until they are completely ready to be done. They're tired, they're burned out, maybe they have some health issues, saw that recently. Kids certainly don't want to come back in, had that recently, and they call a broker. And the broker tells them what the business is worth today. Not what it could be worth tomorrow, it's today. And that number is almost always lower than what the owner expected. Always lower. Because the business has been running on the owner for 20 years. The systems are in his head, the customer relationships are in his cell phone, the estimating process walks out the door every night, right? You are the one. And that is not a business. That is a job with employees. And jobs sell for less than businesses. It's the whole key man thing, right? Our first business sold, they bought key man insurance because we had not done the right stuff to get our business ready. So what can you do? Number 1, your business is worth less than you think it is. And here's why. Most owners value their business based on what they have put into it. The hard work, the sweat, the years, the sacrifice, the relationships, the energy, the downtimes, the uptimes. Buyers value it based on what it will produce without you. Those are two separately, completely different numbers, and the gap between them is almost always bigger than the owner expected. The fix. Start separating yourself from the business. You probably got mixed up financials all in there, and you got to start as soon as you can, maybe even 12 months if you can. Because every system that runs on you is at risk in the buyer spreadsheet. Risk, lower price. Number 2, clean books are worth more than a good story. I cannot tell you how many owners have talked to that have a great business with messy financials. Heck, we had 7 companies. We had to roll into one. It was a total freaking gong show. All the personal expenses you got to add back, all the things that you're running in the business, the cars, the whatevers, you got to figure out a way to get all that out of the business. Because every one of those conversations you're going to have with a potential buyer is going to be risk, friction, and multiple conversations. And it's a pain in the butt. Clean books for like 2 years with everything documented is priceless when it comes to giving that to a potential buyer. Number 3, the broker works for the transaction, not you. Brokers get paid when the deal closes, not when you get the best price, the most value, any of that stuff. So this is not criticism. Brokers are awesome. It's just the incentive structure. So know that going into it, which means you need someone in your corner who focuses on your outcome. Because right now, friends, that's going to be you and not the broker. So understand who's advising you on your side, what they're prepared to do, including your lawyers, and make sure they all align with you. Because there is a such thing as a deal attorney that makes a world difference. So number 4, the due diligence process exposes everything. And I so misunderstood this. A serious buyer is going to come in. They're going to look at everything. 3 years of financials, customer concentration, key person, employee dependencies, legal history, employee structure, all the contracts, everything they're going to look at. And if you've not looked at your business through the lens like they do, you will find all kinds of surprises, and they're going to find them, expose them, and it's going to kill the deal if you're not careful. So do your own due diligence process on yourself before the problems are found. Fix what you can, disclose what you can't, just be honest and upfront, and you'll be fine. Number 5, the best part to prepare for an exit was 2 years ago, of course. The second best time is today. Every owner I have ever talked to who wants to sell their business, I wish had started earlier. Every one of them. Not earlier in the process, earlier in the business. The systems, the team, the documentation, the financials. Exit readiness is not a 6-month project. It's a 2-year operating way of life. And if you're reading the signs right now, the silver tsunami, everyone retiring, or you're in that boat and you're ready to go, we've got a market full of people who are ready to sell. And that's going to create competition, but also opportunity. The greatest opportunity of your life. You just got to be ready for it. So here we go. What can we do? We've got to get busy. So what can we actually do with all of this information, all of these 5 points? Here's the framework I use with every business I work in, including what we're building now. 3 questions, and answer them completely honestly. 1, if I walked out the door tomorrow and never came back, what breaks in the first 30 days? I'm gone, what breaks? 2, can a buyer look at my last 3 years of financials and understand exactly how the business makes money? Customer concentrations, all the stuff. Number 3, do I have a team in place that can operate and grow this business without me in the room? If the answer to any of these is no, you are not necessarily exit ready. And that's okay. But if you need to know it now, if you need to exit now, don't call the broker. All right, so here's what we're going to do. So I built a program called The Blacksmith, specifically for this moment. It's a 3-month done with you engagement where we come inside your business and find the bottlenecks, install the systems, and get you exit ready. We can even probably get the data room mostly done. Not because we want to help you sell, but because we want to help you build something worth buying, right? The link is in the description. If any of this resonates and it might be worth a conversation, please let me know. And if you are not there yet, subscribe. We're going to continue to talk about this stuff. I'm like every other entrepreneur where we're just finding problems and solving things and starting things. And our businesses have always been and are continuously a little bit of our creative experiment testing box, and that's a ton of fun. So, friends, thank you. Keep building, keep growing, and when the time comes to exit, you'll never forget it.